All right, penultimate challenge of the year. Penultimate means second to last, if you were about to look it up. I have something planned for early December, which is actually going to be insane. I can't believe I'm even doing it, but I will. But first video in a series of videos right now. Today is the explanation and the plan. So I'm gonna play just the promotions for 12 days. I've considered this before. You know, I don't like playing just for a promotion. If there happens to be one in a room I like playing, that's great. I really don't like forcing it. But every once in a while, I calculate, like, okay, what if I just played these rooms for the promotion? And there was a time last year where I think the 3 rooms were like, the weekly things going on at Bally's, I think it was like a 6-week period at Venetian, where like the top 100 hours earners or something got into a free roll, where you were guaranteed $1,200 minimum. And then the South Point thing, which doesn't exist anymore, but every 3 months for a while, you had, if you played 100 hours, you qualified for a free roll. And you got at least $200, but more hours got you more money. So every once in a while I would calculate, what if I just did the promos? How much would I make from the promos? And there was a time last year where over like 3 months, I think you could have made like 10 grand just in the hours-based promos. On top of that, you would hit, you know, quads or something every once in a while, get like a high hand promo occasionally, and on top of that, actually make money in the game. So the number always comes out to be like a fairly attractive number, but then I think like I'm gonna have to force hours at Venetian, really, and I never do it. I'll do it for 12 days. So the 3 rooms are Westgate, Bally's, and MGM. MGM, I'm actually not even clear on the promotion, but I think I have a handle on it. Bally's. So the first day, the first video that goes up, I will be playing on Sunday, October 15th. I think it's the 15th. It's the Sunday. I need to start on a Sunday and end on Thursday the following week. Here's the thing. I'll have 3 Bally's free rolls I get to play in. Officially not a free roll, a PAT, a player appreciation tournament. One of them is you qualify Sunday through Wednesday and then play it Wednesday evening. And there's 2 each week. The other one is you qualify from Wednesday evening through Sunday morning and play Sunday morning. So over these 12 days, I'll be able to get into 3 Bally's free rolls. Over the course of the Westgate week, which starts Monday, which will be the 2nd day of this challenge, and end on the following Sunday, which will be the 8th day of the challenge, if you play 25 hours, you get $200 in rake back. And there's a little bit of a bonus. No tournament to play, but you get some money in rake back. And starting on Thursday, October 19th, it sounds like MGM is going to a weekly free roll, which they haven't done before, not that I know of. How loud is this car? I don't know what the hell happened. That piece of garbage pickup truck without a muffler made so much noise that other car's alarm went off, or it hit that car on the way out, whatever. Anyway, I don't remember where I was. Westgate, yeah, there's rakeback. MGM, okay, so it sounds like Thursday through Thursday, there is going to be a weekly free roll where the top 45 hours earners each week get into the free roll. Minimum pay is $125. Even the first player to lose gets $125, and 8 players will have a mystery bounty on them. It sounds like we won't know who the players are, and we won't know the amounts. It's a little unclear, even though I read the rules. Anyway, here's the thing. If I do all these things, so it'll be 1 MGM tournament, 3 Bally's tournaments, and Westgate just, you know, hours turns into money. I think in just those promotions, I'll get around $775. In addition to that, I could hit high hands at all those places, and in addition to that, there's winning in the game. So we'll see how much I make. Here's the plan though, because it's tricky, especially at the end of that first week when there's 3 different places I need to account for. This would be ideal, and I don't see it happening, but it would be ideal. The first day, Sunday, play 15 hours at Bally's and qualify for the first of 3 player appreciation tournaments. And then I don't need to go there Monday, Tuesday, or early on Wednesday. I just show up Wednesday evening and play in the first tournament. That would free up Monday and Tuesday to only play Westgate. Ideally, get like 7 or 8 hours Monday at Westgate, 7 or 8 hours Tuesday at Westgate, and then even a couple hours early Wednesday at Westgate before I come back to the Strip and play the tournament at Bally's. So if all that happens, that would be a pretty good start. I would play Wednesday, try to stay with me here. This is going to be long and complicated. I would play the Wednesday tournament at Bally's and then keep playing Bally's after, because MGM wouldn't have started yet, and by this time I should have like 16 to 18 hours at Westgate. So after the PAT tournament, the Player Appreciation Tournament at Bally's, keep playing Bally's all night. Get like another 6 hours of cash in. That would be great. Thursday, I would go to Trooper Thursday and hope to play like 7-8 hours of Trooper Thursday. What are all these noises? And just be done with Westgate after Trooper Thursday on Thursday. When Trooper Thursday ends though, then go to MGM and get a few hours in at MGM. Now Friday is tricky. At least Westgate is done, but I do need to play about 4 or 5 hours at Bally's and then 4 or 5 hours at MGM. Saturday, same thing, 4 or 5 hours at Bally's, 4 or 5 hours at MGM. At this point, when the first Saturday, the only Saturday ends, I've qualified for Sunday's PAT at Bally's, which is the second of 3 tournaments at Bally's, and I have about 11 hours at MGM. Sunday, I would play early in the morning, well 10 a.m., early for me, the second tournament at Bally's, and then continue to play a little Bally's, and then play a little MGM. And then Monday, like 5 hours Bally's, 5 hours MGM. Tuesday, 5 hours Bally's, 5 hours MGM. At that point, I would have qualified for the third of 3 Bally's Player Appreciation Tournaments. I would be done with Bally's, and I would have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I don't know, like 27 hours at MGM. And then Wednesday, play at Bally's the tournament, but I don't need to play any cash at Bally's. And then after that, just play MGM. And hopefully, I can't see 30 hours not being one of the top 45 hours earners. The only frame of reference I have for a weekly free roll, I mean, it's never happened at MGM, but for the past couple of years, before the remodel here at Bally's, you know, it was as many people qualified in the free roll would enter, and it was 15 hours minimum, and there were times we only got like 30-40 players. So I can't imagine more than 45 people at MGM playing like that much more than 15 hours. I think 25 would be pretty safe, and I don't know if they're putting out leaderboards every single day or what, but I think 25 would be pretty safe, and I think I could hit 30 anyway, but that's ideal. I mean, I don't plan on playing all 15 hours Sunday. I mean, I'm willing to, but it just doesn't happen. There will be football to get me through some boredom if that's the case, but I don't know, just 15 hours in one room in Vegas doesn't happen that often for me, but we'll see. So I'm doing it for you guys. It's like kind of what a few people have suggested when I ask for challenges to see, and I always think about it. I often calculate, you know, like I said, what the money would be, and even though I'm really against it, I'm willing to do it once for 12 days for the entertainment value, and we'll see if everything goes according to plan or if nothing goes according to plan. And so first video tomorrow and 12 days, and we'll see if I do everything. And remember, rice is a spoon food.